Day one?
Yeah, we got I was hurt around February, and we got an MRI. The MRI revealed that I have a herniation on a disc. So we took a break, and we thought the best treatment for it was to rest and try to get better and be ready for playoff. And I was doing well on the ice, and I was getting ready, and we asked for another MRI to make sure everything was good, and it kind of plateaued, and I really need the surgery, so that's where it stands at.
Kris, early in the season, did this have any effect on you at all, or this was something that just happened in February? Like, was it lingering at all earlier on in the season?
I'll answer that for him. This was an accumulation of events over time. It wasn't any one incident when it occurred. But having said that, there was no correlation between his earlier injuries during the year and this particular one. So I think Kris did a pretty good job explaining the process that he went through. And you know, our doctors, our medical staff felt as though that it made the most sense to take a conservative approach without surgery, and they were fairly confident that that Kris could recover from this in time for the playoffs. We were all very confident that was going to be the case. You know, within the last week, you know, Kris went through some plateaus in his recovery process, and that's what you know, that's what spurred the next MRI, and that's when the course of action changed. So, as I said, it's obviously disappointing. He's an elite player and a great teammate, and he's a tough guy to replace. But this team has done it all year long, and that's what we're going to have to continue to do.
Kris, you've been through so much. How tough is this one to take, and what kind of keeps you going through these times?
I mean, right now it's pretty hard to swallow. It was not expected. Like I said, I was going through rehab. It was going really well, and it's just in the last week that it just blew up on me. So it's hard. I mean, but like I've done in the past, I'm gonna put my energy in getting better and get back to where I was.
Bill?
When you say plateau, I guess just leave a little clarity on what that means. I mean, did you feel, I guess, percentage-wise, like you were close to 90, 80? I guess, where do you feel you were, and then?
What happened was I mean, he was making significant progress. I mean, he was skating. He was on the ice. He was prepared. The next step was he was going to join the team in practice. And as we said, within the last week, there was, you know, he was obviously symptomatic, which spurred more inquiry by our medical staff, and so that's how it evolved. I mean, you know, we don't have to get into specifics of how and why or percentages. The reality was we were all really hopeful that we were going to have Tanger for Game 1 of the playoffs, and obviously it didn't occur the way we wanted to. But that's the nature of some of these injuries at this time.
It's like one or two more for Tanger, and then Coach will finish, and the room will be immediately open.
For either one, but I don't know what surgery holds timeline-wise. I mean, is there any role in the playoffs that Kris could kind of be an advisor, coach, help?
Well, I can speak for that. You know, this guy is a great teammate, and I know how much his teammates respect him, and his first priority is his own recovery. And he'll take care of that first, but we'll have him around the team as much as we can. He's another set of eyes for our coaching staff. I think his players, his teammates have so much respect for him, and I'm sure he can lend some insights into watching the game, you know, from the press box. And so, you know, he's still very much a part of this team and a part of the fabric of this team's identity.
Yeah, Kris, you've seen some of the moves that the team has made, bringing in defensemen, having watched the team play and now forced to sit this out. How do you like your team's chances to repeat?
I mean, like we've said, and like Coach said, the way we've been battling. If I take example, like last year, Gino went down in a crucial time, and I think everybody got like closer, and we found a way to get up in the standing and win a cup when Gino came back. I think we can do the same thing. We got great assets on D. That we got great acquisition with Ronnie. That's got a lot of experience. Strader's got a lot of experience. Can run the power play also. So I mean, that team went through so much and they learned so much. So I think they have the experience that we need.
Thanks, Kris.